The data center itself on-premise is becoming virtualized. Companies are leveraging virtualization across compute, networking, and storage to maximize efficiency in the data center. Of course, that's also extending to the cloud. Companies are extending more and more of their infrastructure to the cloud and virtualizing much of that. As a result, we're really concerned about security. That infrastructure being in the cloud, being on-premise, really creates an environment where companies are working in hybrid environments, multi-cloud environments, and they're trying to standardize security across all of those environments at the same time. It really creates a challenge. Organizations need to embed security throughout all of their infrastructure. That really means capitalizing on security solutions that are flexible enough to fit inside the corporate infrastructure on-premise, fit inside that hybrid cloud environment, and then also embed in the multi-cloud environments. But in order to do that, organizations need to think about baking that security in throughout their processes. So that means involving both people and processes, and then really thinking about the products that they're using to support all of that. If you think about moving into the cloud, you want to think about how do we transition those folks into being able to support cloud infrastructure and cloud security in the right ways. A lot of times what that means is really focusing in on the tool sets and making sure that the tools look very familiar to them and are comfortable. So if you can find products that support both the on-premise architecture as well as the cloud at the same time, those are really ideal. So when you move to the cloud, the very first thing that you want to think about doing is not creating duplicates just to support cloud infrastructure. So if you can find tools, as I said before, that support both on-prem and cloud, that's kind of step one. And then if you can find tool sets that can start to eliminate some of your existing tools by capitalizing on efficiencies, doing more with less, that's what you're looking for. One of the things that organizations struggle with is moving into the cloud because they're trying to drag along behind them the old processes that they used in their traditional infrastructure. So organizations really need to think about how do they involve the infrastructure team, the security team, the application development team, the SecOps team, all kind of together, moving in one harmonious way toward moving workload to the cloud.